414. Wait a minute. No way. Yeah, there's Billy Billions singing there. This guy could sing, bro. He could actually sing. We can now talk about the Billy Billions case. You know, there's been a lot going on. It's kind of complicated. On Saturday, when Chris Summers releases his Substack on this, and we've got all the details, I'm gonna do a very in-depth video of everything that's happened because the trial has concluded today, and rapper Billy Billions has been found guilty of conspiracy to murder in December 2020. It happened on the 14th of December 2020, and it was when innocent guys, a car of 5 innocent guys celebrating one of their birthdays, was shot up. 6 bullets put in the car, 2 in the head of one of the passengers. That's apparently left him paralyzed. They say the injuries were catastrophic, and to me that means life-changing. But what do you expect if you get shot in the head 2 times and like, come on, you're not, your life's not going to be the same, man. Other passengers got shot in the arm, like 6 shots in a car full of 5 innocent people, and it all happened 11 days before Christmas. So who is Billy Billions? What exactly has happened so far? What has happened in the trial? We're going to talk about everything we know so far, and we're going to do a more in-depth video on Saturday, so look out for that, guys. Leave a like. Thank you very much. Let's get that out of the way, my people. So you guys remember when I had Chris Summers here? Chris Summers came and we did an Chris Summers came, pause. We did an interview right behind where I'm sitting right now. We did an interview and we briefly mentioned the Billy Billions case, but Chris Summers was not allowed to say much on it because they put kind of reporting restrictions on it because it was ongoing and it was a retrial. We don't even know why the retrial has happened yet, but I think it's because the prosecution really wanted to get Billy Billions found guilty of conspiracy to murder because he wasn't there. But the police, it doesn't matter if you're there or not. If they're able to prove that you played a key role in planning out this attack, this shooting, then you're going to get the same sentence as the person who did the shooting. Just how it is and how it should be, to be honest, to discourage this stupid behavior. And the prosecutors allege, the prosecutor's whole thing is that this shooting was driven by the ZTs. What do you mean that we lie on tracks? It was a member from the ZT gang, allegedly, that made a song calling for homicides that led to this happening. Now the rapper DA, the one who was the driver of the car allegedly. Now the trial was in 2022. We can see it was at the Old Bailey, July 25th, 2022. Ain't it mad in court at the same time that this was going on? Jazzy was in court 10. He was sentenced to like 35 years for the murder of Smalls, Stonebridge member. I remember when that happened. It was absolutely freaking mental. But in court 12 on the same day at 10 a.m, Rule Briscoe, that's DA's real name, and others accused of attempted murder after a 32-year-old man was shot in Hackney, East London. I actually remember his DA. Jace actually put me onto a few of his songs. A couple of times was hard. A couple songs. He had DNA. This one was hard. So DA had a few decent songs, but he was birded off, bro. He's out of here. As we can see under here, V9 is another rapper from the set. He commented under when the trial started saying, "Bro's innocent, free my pal." In 2021 as well, 4 people were charged with firearm offences following a vehicle stop in Hackney. The police stopped a vehicle on Victoria Park Road. This is Victoria Park Road. Looks like Hackney to me. Hackney just reminds me of Camden a little bit, you know? But I'd rather be in Camden than Hackney, bro. Bailey McKenzie, that is Billy Billions' real name, were charged with conspiracy to possess a firearm with intent to endanger life and conspiracy to possess ammunition. Now, we can also see in this article here, rapper Billy Billions' organised shooting of an innocent man. This article was written at the start of the trial and opening statements were looked at. The reason I didn't speak on this is because of the potential risk with contempt of court. Like, that's a very serious risk for man right now, you know what I mean? And of course, because I trust the process. You know, the system's not going to be perfect, but I think it's the best system we can have. And I'm not going to be the reason someone's in jail. No way. So it says here, Billy Billions was not in the car, but played a key role in plotting the attack in Middleton Road, Hackney. This is Middleton Road, Hackney. Oh my God. Guys, the thing is, yeah, like someone like me, I'm always going to say, bro, I would just don't go here. If there's no heat on you, you know what I mean? You'll be fine in Hackney, bro. They got a nice Burberry outlet there as well. I think that's the only reason I've ever decided to drive to Hackney. Nah, there's more. I've been Hackney a few times. I've been Hackney a few times. But me, unless I'm driving, bro, you're not going to see me in Hackney, bro. Members of the Holly Street gang uploaded a drill video calling for homicide against London Fields gang. Alexandra Healy, King's Counsel. You see, I like to see the legal team. Here she is, Alexandra Healy. She was involved in the Barclays LIBOR investigation. For you guys that don't know, that was when a whole bunch of banks were colluding. They were basically, to summarize it, they were committing fraud. They were committing blatant fraud and they all got away with it because they're banks. That's literally the whole story, innit? Like, she's worked for the SFO. So yeah, bun you in it. She said 5 innocent men were sitting in a car. But on the road I showed you, Middleton Road, 5 innocent men were sitting in a car there. On the 14th of December 2020, they were together to celebrate the birthday of one of their one of their friends. A car pulled up beside them, and within a short amount of time, one occupant of the car fired 6 shots into the car in which the 5 young men were sitting. The prosecutor said the 25-year-old passenger was shot in the head twice but survived. He received 2 gunshot wounds to the head, causing catastrophic injuries. People are saying he's paralyzed. Another passenger was shot in the arm while another was hit in the hand. DA was the driver of the car from which the shots were fired. Dalvane Greenaway was the shooter, and Julie Kalala was there to provide support. What the fuck? This was the culmination of a campaign of violence. It was part of a series of attacks by the Holly Street gang on their perceived rivals, the London Fields gang. Those 3 men have already had their trial. Each has been convicted of conspiracy to murder and possession of a firearm with intent to endanger life. A previous jury failed to reach verdicts on charges of conspiracy to murder and conspiracy to commit grievous bodily harm, and he denies those charges at his retrial. There is evidence of planning of this attack on Snapchat group chat. Oh, Snapchat, bro. Oh, yeah. Cooked, done. Snapchat. People don't understand, like, these social media companies, bro, like, all the police have to do is say, we're investigating this guy for a murder. Here you go. Instagram. Here you go. Snapchat. Here you go. That's how it is, bro. So easy for them to access these messages. The prosecution say that Billy Billions was a party involved in that agreement. He was involved in arranging who would travel in the attack car, arranged where DA would pick up the gun from, gave directions to DA where to collect it from. Don't tell me he done all this on Snapchat, bro. Come on. Not even WhatsApp. At least, even WhatsApp. Not even WhatsApp. Like, the people just not appreciate any sort of encryption. Like, not even WhatsApp, bro. Although Mackenzie was not at the scene, he was involved in the planning and was therefore, the prosecution say, part of the agreement, which I think is, I mean, if all of these things are true, which they managed to prove in court, I hear that. They're saying it was a song that apparently provoked the attack. That's how it looks on the outside, but obviously there's way more to it, you know, because all these gang beefs, like, they stem from something, like, when you look back, like, it's so stupid. It's like wars in other countries as well, bro. Like, when you look back at what started it, it's like, bro, there's so much water under the bridge now. There's been so much back and forth. Like, you don't even remember the original reason anymore. You're now past the stage of talking. You're now past the stage of facts and reasonable. It's like, I hate you. Like, that's what every disagreement, conflict has stemmed from. Everything. But the 5 young men were innocent members of the public who were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Bro, like, you deserve anything that comes to you if you were involved in putting innocent people through that. Innocent people through that, minding their business. Hackney's now seen as a trendy area, bro. Brixton's trendy. Hackney's trendy. Yeah, people are bragging about living in Brixton now. Like, it's a flex. It kind of is a flex because prices are mad. But in this city, it's crazy, bro. Like, you'll have £1 million houses, bro, and then, like, 2-minute walk away, there's a block of council flats, bro. Like, in London, you can't really get away from this gang BS. You can't, because it's everywhere. You're never gonna be more than 15 minutes away from a gang in London. But it's good that the police have been so ruthless on this, because innocent people have been harmed, bro. They need their justice. Like, yeah, these guys live that life. Like, your form of justice is different. If this was the right target, then obviously them and their members, they're gonna get back at you. That's the code of the life that you live. But you hit innocent people who ain't involved in that, so your rules don't apply. And regardless, it doesn't even matter who you're hitting. If you get caught, if you get wrapped up, your rules don't apply. Now you're in jail and you're getting told when to go to bed, when to wake up, when to all this, and your life's done. But hindsight's a thing, you know what I mean? We don't know what's going through these guys' minds at the time. There's a lot of things, a lot of stabbings happen every day. Not every single stabbing's reported, guys. Not all of them are reported. Violations every day, but most of it doesn't get reported or noticed. But yeah, guys, that's what we know so far. But he has been convicted of conspiracy to murder. Chris Summers has reported this. He's about to get a crazy sentence because conspiracy to murder is basically the same as doing a murder in terms of sentencing, and the fact that it was innocent people and 2 shots in the head. It's fair to say you wanted that person dead. So it's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. That on top of his firearms offenses, all of this, life's done, man. And you can't say this one's not deserved. Like, it's hard for me to feel sympathy for guys who were involved in doing this to an innocent person. It's actually impossible for me to feel sympathy, to be honest. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Chung Lee, what do you think about this situation? Chung Lee said he can rot in hell. I might hear you, Chung Lee. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace and love to every single one of you.